Red alert in Washington. While everyone was asleep, Adam Peters pulled off a triple move that could change the fate of our franchise or send us spiraling into the abyss. An elite tackle is about to sign, completing what could be the best offensive line in 20 years. But at the same time, we're gambling millions on a receiver with an alarming injury history, and two highly questioned players just got a vote of confidence nitrogen monoxide. One saw coming. Are we witnessing the birth of a Super Bowl contender, or the downfall of the project before it even starts? Find out now, because in 48 hours, it could be too late. If you're a true Commanders fan, hit like, subscribe, and share this exclusive before it disappears. Attention, Commanders fans! Are we ready to make the final leap to the Super Bowl? Because this team is showing no signs of stopping. And right now, I've got news that will shake up the offensive line. Check this out. The Washington Commanders aren't just rebuilding, they're hunting sharks to build a killer squad. After falling to those Philadelphia Eagles in the NFC Championship, yes, that pain still burns. Adam Peters and his crew have made some KEY moves. Laramie Tunsil is now our left side shield. But what about the right side? The latest name exploding in trade rumors is Cam Robinson. Yes, the 29-year-old tackle, currently a free agent. Listen up, Commanders. Did Andrew Wiley get the job done? Just okay. In 2024, Jaden Daniels ran more than Forrest Gump, and that cannot continue. We need a WALL on both edges, not just the left. So now the question is Robinson, former Jaguar and Viking, the missing piece? Let's break it down. With brutal honesty pros. 1. Insane versatility. Plays left and right tackle, even guard if injuries hit. Remember that scare with Sam Cosmi in 2024? With Robinson, we're covered. 2. Playoff experience. 8 seasons, 2 postseason. Runs. Ice in his veins when it matters most. 3. Reasonable price. For $42 million, a massive upgrade without breaking the bank? Could be a huge win. Cons? Of course. His 2024 season was the worst of his career. 5 sacks allowed. 7 penalties. Declining OR, just a slump? At 29, he can still bounce back. Or is this another case of a fading star? This is war. What would you do? SIG and Robinson to compete with Wiley, or stick to what we've got. Remember, with Daniels as the franchise, every extra second in the pocket is gold. Gamble on a veteran who could thrive in our system, or stick with what's safe. And here's the real kicker. If Robinson joins, Wiley becomes a backup. Is that fair? Wiley played 72% of snaps in 2024, but is decent enough to win. A Super Bowl? Never. Closing with a bang. Commanders, Adam Peters has the choice. If Robinson takes a short-term deal, 2 years, $20 million guaranteed, IT's a bet we should take. But if he demands more, let's not get fooled. Is he worth it? What do you think? Comment below. Do you sign Cam Robinson or stick with Andrew Wiley in 2025? Do you remember that legendary play that made us believe in miracles? Jaden Daniels' Hail Mary against the Bears, caught by Noah Brown, sending us all into a frenzy. But listen up, folks. Is it really worth betting $4.5 million on a receiver who spent more time in the hospital than on the field? I'm telling you yes, and here's why. Noah Brown isn't just another name on the roster. This guy was a key part of the 2024 chaos. 35 catches, 453 yards. And that's with his season ending in December due to that nasty injury. Now, I ask you, are the Commanders ignoring the risk? Nitrogen monoxide. Wait! Brown already knows Dan Quinn's system from his Dallas days, and when they were in Houston together, he gave C.J. Stroud the boost to win Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2023. That's no coincidence. That's consistency. Now, some will argue, but he only has 4 games with over 50 yards, not counting the Hail Mary. But hear me out. On a team where Terry McLaurin and Deebo Samuel will be the focal points. Who better than a 29-year-old veteran who knows how to be the silent backbone? Brown isn't here to steal the spotlight. He's here to ensure that when the stars fall, someone keeps the fire burning. And yeah, paying up to $4.5 million might seem like a leap of faith. But let me remind you, this guy has helped 2 straight Rookies of the Year. You think that's luck? I don't. And now, the tough question. Why keep Brown when they already had KJ Osborne? Simple. Osborne is the slot specialist, but Brown is that 225-pound tank who breaks tackles and clears space. Picture him alongside Samuel on a jet sweep. Defenders will tremble. But here's the concern. If Brown gets hurt again, who carries the load? Can you trust that his injury history isn't a ticking time bomb? I believe Quinn knows what he's doing, or at least I hope so. So fans, here's my verdict. This deal is a smart but risky move. Brown is the glue that holds the stars and rookies together, but his body needs to hold up. And now, I turn it to you. Is it worth investing in? A player who, when healthy, changes games? Or should the Commanders have gone for someone younger and more reliable? Attention! The offensive line continues to make headlines. Yes, you heard that right. Michael Ditter signs again with the Commanders. And what does this mean? A smart move or a questionable gamble? Let me tell you this. Diter, a 28-year-old player, a third-round pick in 2019, has been a backup on the line. In 2024, he played every game, but only 2 as a starter. Does he deserve a contract after years of being a secondary option? I ask you, why invest in a player who hasn't proven to be the solution for a line that remains this team's Achilles heel? But wait, IT doesn't end there. This move isn't just about Diter. Andrew Wiley, our right tackle, just restructured his contract. Yes, the same Wiley who arrived in 2023 with a massive 3-year, $20-4 million deal only to deliver mixed results in 2024. Was this a cap-related decision? Or a sign of trust in a player who hasn't met expectations? Let me tell you this. With a base salary of $6.5 million and a $1 million bonus due soon, this restructuring frees up space. But at what cost? Now, let's break it down. Diter is versatile. He can play center and guard, but his impact has been limited. On a team that desperately needs to protect its QB and open up running lanes, is IT enough to retain a player who isn't a starter? Or does this reveal a lack of vision in free agency? I ask you. And Wiley, come on. In 2024, he allowed 5 sacks and committed 7 penalties in 14 games. Is that what deserves a top 15 salary among right tackles? I don't think so. But this restructuring might indicate that Washington doesn't want to let go of the veteran without giving him one last shot, or that there are nitrogen monoxide better options on the market. Is this a command decision, or just a matter of time? Listen up, Commander Nation. The offensive line has been a problem for years. Do you really think these moves will change the course of a unit that ranked 28th in QB pressure last season? Or are these just temporary fixes while they search for talent in the draft? Tell me, and here's my truth. Re-signing Diter is a depth move. Yes, useful, but not transformational. Wiley's restructuring is a financial adjustment, not a competitive solution. Where is the aggressiveness to bring in top-tier talent? Or are they expecting a rookie to fix everything? And now the big question. For you, do you think these moves are enough to strengthen the offensive line? Or is Washington just repeating the same mistakes from the past? The 2025 season is approaching, and the Commanders are under the microscope. What's your verdict, Commanders fans? First, the offensive line battle. Should the Commanders sign a proven veteran like Cam Robinson to protect the quarterback? Or is trusting Andrew Wiley the smarter move? Share your take. Second, the receiver dilemma. Noah Brown has talent, but his injury history is concerning. Is he worth the risk? Or was it time to give a chance to younger players with more upside? Your opinion shapes the fan base. And the question everyone avoids, are these moves the beginning of a new era? Or just a repeat of the mistakes that brought you down before? Do you think the front office has learned from the past? Or are we doomed to the same disasters? We want to hear your theories. Now it's your turn, Commander family. Subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. This is where we build the best NFL community. Every like, comment, and subscription brings you closer to glory. Are you ready to be part of history? And remember, hail to the Redskins!